have our show guest, Mikal Clay, on the line right now. And first of all, guys, I heard Mikal Clay on the Talk to Q radio show, who is also a sponsor of the Crystal Show. And he, my God, it was so amazing that I said, I got to have him on my show. I want him on my show right now. you know, and I hooked it up. I got him on my show because I thought he had so much knowledge, so much information that just the few minutes that I heard him and just my one question that I had on the Talk to Q radio show was not enough. I had more questions and I needed for him to get on. And so I want to tell you guys a little bit about who he is and what he represents. First of all, Mikal Clay is the hair doctor. And if you're African American and you're a woman, we know we need hair doctors. Okay? We do. Anyway, first of all, Mikal Clay is not only the hair doctor, he has studied biochemistry at Aurora University, that's in Illinois, people, for those of you who do not know. He focuses efforts on changing lives from the inside out through more than just chemistry. Mikal has used his Positive Image Salon in Aurora, Illinois, to not only help people with their hair issues, but test, research, and develop products for himself and others, leading hair care manufacturers. Mikal took even greater strides towards sowing seeds of success by creating an innovative line of hair care and body products known as Mikal Clay Products, and that's mikalclay.com, people. So go Google and search while you listen. Today, Mikal Clay has created, well, that's what we do. That's what I do anyway, has created a strong brand and following as the host of Hair Doctor Radio. He has trained over 25,000 hair care professionals on product usage, development, and healthy care as the hair doctor. So, guys, please help me welcome Mikal Clay to the Crystal Show. Mikal Clay.
Hello, Crystal. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Say hello to our co-host, Dre.
Dre, what's up, brother? How are you?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. I was on Zumba.com trying to find me a midget to talk to because I had some questions.
You know what? I was like...
So sorry if it was a little delay. I was like, okay, I'm trying to find, because I never talked to a midget long, and I always had a lot of questions, just little household questions I always wanted to ask. So before Jesus comes back, I'm going to find me one, and that way I can see. People can lie on the phone and say they're real midgets, but you don't know, right? So this is an innovative way to find a midget of your choice. You know, I'm helping them. You know, hey, stand up. All right. Stand by the door. Yep. Okay, cool. Because it might just be a little kid. You don't know. So this is a wonderful way for me. And I have something to do tonight while I'm on the toilet. So I could just, scroll through Zumba.com, scroll through on my iPad. And just,
as our sponsor of tonight's show, ZumbaTown.com is for meeting people and not just for
That's
romantic.
What I want to do. So then I hope they have a drop down. I'm like height, like between 3'8" and 4'3" and see if I can find somebody.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. It's so funny that you say that, Mikal, because when I was growing up, there was this guy in our hometown, and he was a midget, but we didn't know that midget.
How could you not know he was a midget?
Wait a minute. Actually, he was really a dwarf. I didn't know the difference. I didn't know the difference between dwarf and midget or whatever, So
neither do I, and I don't know like hamster or gerbil either. So there's things I need to know.
There's a difference.
So go ahead.
There's a difference between a dwarf and a midget. A midget, okay, I'm not going to get into it because I can't. The dwarf is bigger. His taller, and they're
Gotcha.
they're proportionate to their height.
Okay.
And the midgets are not. They have smaller arms and smaller legs. So
Gotcha.
so that's the difference.
Which
And
one is bow-legged?
That would be a
That's
midget.
a midget.
But actually, that is not politically correct. Everyone listening.
Little
Little
person.
person is the actual politically correct terminology.
And this is coming from somebody
So that's
who's
where
5'3",
they come up with like
so
micromanaging and all that stuff.
look,
See?
I'm
Okay,
5'3", so I'm proud of it. So,
Are you
all
a
the little
midget?
people got to stand up. I'm not a
You
midget.
are
Trust me, I'm not a
You're
midget.
not a friggin' midget. Okay,
How tall are you?
How tall are you, Dre?
I'm 5'3".
Huh?
Well, you could play like
5'3".
center on the midget basketball team. So I
Look,
figured
I would
that.
be like Shaq up in there for real.
You'd be
yeah,
like,
be like,
you know what?
yeah.
kill him.
You know what?
Like
I'm
on the
sorry, before I
7-foot
get myself
rim?
in trouble, I apologize.
And me too, because after certain hours, I get real honest. So I'm sorry. I'm at home. I let my little corporate thing down, and I just was thinking, with the commercial, I was like, oh, wow, this is a great way. And I just want to interview them and, and uplift them and teach it, just motivate people.
Hey,
so it's like, it's a niche market.
We have to, find a way to bang out Facebook. We have to find a way to get in there with Friendster and all this stuff that's coming out. You got to find a way to do it, So
Absolutely.
Zoomatown is one way to do it. Anyway,
Right.
first of all, Mikal Clay, I have to ask you, and we're going to get into your interview. And,
oh, yeah, that's what I'm here for. Go ahead.
You're not going to take me out of my professional mode because let me tell you something. Yeah, after a certain hour, and you know what? Shut up. After a certain hour, I am pretty honest. I'm pretty honest anyway, which,
But normally I have a filter. My filter comes off. It's like, okay, well, there goes that filter. So.
Okay.
No chill. No chill at all. That's awesome.
As the hair doctor, please tell us your journey. How in the world did you become in the world of hair? What made you decide I'm going to be in hair and be the hair doctor?
Well, I never knew what I was going to do. I just knew I wanted to be great at something. I've always had this motto from athletics to scholastics, is to don't play dominate, and to always try to be legendary. So it just took me down the road towards hair. I was cutting hair since I was 13, but I just never knew I was going to be in the industry. I accidentally got my cosmetology license in high school just so I could play basketball for a certain school. Then I went to college for pre-med. Then I wasn't used to people dying and different things, so I switched towards chemistry because I like to make formulas and make things that will give solutions to people's problems. I love to problem solve.
Okay.
So I ended up in the hair industry. People in I'm aging myself. I was 3, but in 1997, when people were coming out with the different quick weaves, I knew that they wanted quick results, but I also knew that things would go that quick would have adverse problems if they kept them in their hair. So I wanted to come up with solutions for hair growth, and you can't grow hair by just putting something on this dead object. You have to go inside, so it was an inside-out approach. And it really wasn't just about product development. It's about education. My goal is to sell products, but my goal is to educate people and let them pick the choices. So as the hair doctor, it's just like your dentist. You would want to brush your teeth with what your dentist uses, especially if they have nice teeth. So it's that same type of thing. So I wanted to make great products for great people. And it's not just about African-American people. My products are for humans. They're pH balanced for all hair types, fine, thin, and thinning hair, human, hamster, whatever. It'll work for them if you have problems or if you want your hair to be healthier and stronger.
Well, you said something very interesting. You said dead object. And a lot of people forget the fact that our hair are dead skin cells.
Yes. So hair is chemically carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and sulfur. It's dead once it leaves the scalp. It's alive in the scalp. So it takes your red blood cells to deliver the message to your hair that, hey, grow. There's a system that causes it to grow. It's called your endocrine system, and that deals with your hair, skin, and nails. So it's like the expressway. This expressway determines respiratory system. This expressway determines hair. This expressway in your body determines height, body odor, different things. So there's different things that go on in the systems of your body. So to grow your hair, if it grows your hair, it grows your nails. It helps your skin cells formulate, and everything is from the blood. So that's why we came up with a wonderful vitamin called VitaStrain Hair Vitamin, which works from the inside out. We came up with scalp stimulants. You know, our body works like nature. Say, for instance, if you have a plant, you want the plant to grow, all of a sudden leaves are falling, and it's not fall, but the leaves are falling. You don't say, oh, my God, quick, shampoo the leaves. Quick, put this oil on the leaves. Oh, my God, these leaves are drooping. Or, better yet, let's glue some leaves from this other plant that's still alive on our already weak leaves, and this will grow our leaves. No, it don't work
that.
Like that
sounds perfectly logical to me.
Oh, my God.
All you got to do is glue these leaves on these already weak leaves, and those leaves are beautiful. Well, no. In order to deal with that plant, you got to go from inside.
Okay.
The tree club for men. That's funny.
Yeah, the tree club for men. Are your leaves shedding? You know. Are you tired of that hole in your leaves?
Oh, my God, I can't take it.
With our new leaf glue, you can find whatever. Hey, if you're about to get cactus, whatever you want. We got the leaves for you. You know?
All right, now I know you're talking about black women, or now there's not just black women, of course.
No.
Who use weaves, and now the in thing is really wigs, and putting on lace wigs or whatever, and the quick weave, which I represent everyone. Okay, so as a woman like that who has basically given up on our hair, and we've like, thank you, Lord wigologist, for creating hair for us. What would you say? How can we get our hair back? What are we doing wrong, or what have we done wrong? And how do you start from now to say, okay, I want my own hair, even though I've been wearing wigs and weaves for years. How do I get my hair back? What do I do?
All right, how much time do you have? Because that was the most loaded question ever. So let me try to narrow this down to like at least 120 seconds. So,
all right,
get your hair back by one, loving you, and feeling that you're adequate enough to wear your hair. One.
Okay, I can't do that. Next.
We can't. We're not gonna do can't no more. You said number one because
what's the next one, Michael?
Listen, success is outside of our comfort zone. Leave them leaves alone. Your leaves are beautiful, but you have to give them chance and time to get beautiful. So let's go back to the plant. Buy a plant, have a boyfriend, husband. Oh, no, you're single. So the new guy who's about to meet you later on, he's going to buy you these flowers, a plant, right? And you said, these are so beautiful. Let me put them in the closet. Right? You go on your plant in the closet, plant's upset at you. You water it, it's in the closet. It's missing something, okay? So now if the plant could talk, it's like, man, you don't even love me. You have me all out up in the closet to show me off. But your leaves are little. How are they ever going to grow if you keep putting covers over me? All right? Two, diet, patience. You know, the problem is we don't have time anymore. You know, I have so many women listeners and clients who say, well, they don't have time to comb their daughter's hair, or they don't have time to do their hair. I ain't got time for it. Well, listen, it's your hair. It's like teeth. I don't have time to brush my teeth. Well, you're gonna be brushing something or nothing. Same with hair. Hair and teeth, not the same thing. All right?
Okay.
With the care and effort you put into them, it will reflect. So that's what you have to do. Also, don't do those pieces and don't do the glue. Crystal, can I ask how you're 25? Okay, fine, 25. Remember, it's 25
Thank
now,
you.
right? And your mom used to say, don't chew the gum. Don't chew the gum and get in the bed, but you can put glue in your hair on purpose. Really? And like all of a sudden there was some super chemist. There was some stupid chemist who said this glue is okay for your hair. That's a lie. It's real glue. It's stronger than
I
Elmer's.
was one of those people that spit with gum in the mouth one time. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was like I was like 5 or 6 years old going to. No, I was 5 years old in kindergarten. And
I did
I
it by
had a
accident.
big wad of bubble gum in my hair.
Oh, so
and
disgusting.
it was bad. And of course,
But
my
that's
head just
not
was
that
bruised,
bad.
you know?
At least you could blow a bubble with it. We ain't about to
Right.
do no hair glue. At least you had some pleasure out the thing, right? You got, you blew bubbles, man. You got to pop it. But you putting glue in your hair on. I mean, what a genius marketer. They're like, man, we need to sell some glue. Ha! I got an idea. Let's sell
How
these
in
people
the
the
world,
glue.
Michael, how are we going to keep the wig down if we don't put the glue on? It will fall off, or the wind will blow it off. We have to have the glue, okay? And
Listen, okay.
without the
And then
glue,
you will never have edges. You be looking at the ghost of edges past. Be looking on these little prom pictures and stuff. Like, man, sometimes I dream. And they can grow back. They can grow back. But if you want a lifetime without edges, that's how I'm gonna start selling wigs. If you want a lifetime without edges, are you tired of your real hair? Do you want bald spots forever? Try this. This will really get you a man.
Wow.
Buy these.
Wow.
How about this
Oh, my God.
they had the 7-day challenge. Here's a challenge.
Yes.
Put some glue on your arm, right? I want you to put some hair glue on your arm. Don't wash it for about 7-8 days. And just take a look at that glue every day, right? Don't touch it. Don't wash it. Maybe put a little spritz on it, right? Just wear that, rock that glue every day and just see how you feel. Your scalp, now what you're thinking now is what your scalp says. Yes, tell her, Michael, you preaching.
Okay, now you mentioned
Now, you
something.
have to say,
here.
one of us is lying. Like, now here's the thing. Now, people want me to tell the truth, but I told you there's no filter. This
Right.
is the truth, all right?
Mhm.
Now, truth really doesn't care about people's opinion because it's the truth. It's like you say, hey, 2 + 2 is 4, and then someone says, well, I think, don't care. Here's the
Right.
truth.
Okay.
Okay? Then, like, people who have the ponytails, right? You got the little ponytail weave in. That's nice. Now, wait, before that. So the quick weaves were made for hair shows, not for hair goes. There was a show. You were showing off. You were showing your work, so I can glue this and take this off and go on back to normal, right? It was for a show. But you know us. We said we're going to show this for 3 weeks. This is our way of life.
To me, the quick weave was an amazing invention because that way I get to have a little bit of hair out in the front. So that way, all I have to do is put the comb in the back, and then I just, it's like it's a quick weave. I don't have to glue anything in. I could just, put the comb in, and then
give your
my
phone
hair
number out and ask some brothers to call, and let's see what they say.
You know what?
Give your number out.
You know what? See, you don't
If you want to hear the truth, if you want to hear the truth, just call his real bruh, Dial the Crystal Show now. Okay, call on in. I'm telling you, get away from the football game. Call and tell the truth because we need to stop lying to these ladies. That's only if you want a real one's opinion. Now, if you don't want one, we keep on lying to you and send you on your own merry way.
All right. Well, okay. So I think we have some ladies who are on the line who would like to ask you a question. So, okay, you're on the Crystal Show. Would you have a question for Mikal Clay?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking
to Southern Comfort.
No, we're talking to you.
What up? I'm under a tornado warning. Can you help me out with that?
You said you
what?
What's wrong with your toenails?
I'm under a tornado warning. Can you help me out with that?
Yeah, get off the damn phone. You need to go run for your life. It's a panic. What are you doing? How did she die? I was on the phone with the Crystal Show asked about my hair during this tornado. Famous last words.
Right.
Can you put the tornado up to the phone so we can hear the tornado coming?
I'm just sitting out on the back porch, and y'all hear it rumbling all you want to.
Okay. So how can we help you with your hair? You want a quick solution so you can run to the basement?
Well, I mean, I would just, I have always gotten a lot of compliments about my hair, but I've never, I've never spent a lot of money on my hair. You know, a lot of people thought I went to a high-dollar salon for years, and they're like, "Oh my God, where do you get your hair done? Where do you get your hair?" Well, I color it myself, and I get it cut at Supercuts.
All right, that's all right.
From this girl named Lynn. So, you know, just to put it out there to ladies, you don't
go see Lynn.
Go see Lynn, yeah, definitely. In Arkansas, in Little Rock. But if you know, don't have a lot of money to invest in, you don't always have to go to the high-dollar salons, because actually the more expensive salons that I've gone to in the past are the ones that screwed my hair up.
Now, Lynn, I just want to ask you real quick. There's a lot of high-end salons in Arkansas? I'm just asking.
You know, I like I said, I haven't been to too many. I know I went to one, and I went to one, and she charged me an ungodly amount of money just to cut my hair, and you could, like, $40 to cut my hair, and you couldn't even tell it had been cut.
Okay. So just as a disclaimer, see, expensive is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, so that's cool. So the thing was, is at the end of the day, your style was good. Okay, so how can we like land the plane with the question? So what's your question for me?
What's my question for you?
Oh, you just called to talk about the tornado?
That's why they call me Southern Comfort. I bring all the good news from the South.
That's right, Amy. You're Southern Comfort.
No, we're not trying to put anybody out of business or anything. You know, just wanted to put it out there to people who don't, you know, have the money. I do have a couple of funny stories I could share with y'all back when I was a dancer about some mishaps with the airways. About some mishaps with some hair weaves and some of those fake ponytails y'all were talking about. Oh, yeah, some funny stuff happened with that. This chick.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about that after our guest.
Answer this question real quick before we get off the phone with you.
Okay.
Amy, is she off?
No, she's still on.
Okay,
I'm
Amy.
still here. Yeah.
Right in front of you, to your right, is there something liquid in a glass?
No, my dog's sitting next to me.
Okay. To your left, is there something liquid in a red cup?
Not the red.
In a red Solo cup? No, there's just another dog sitting here. I got a pit bull on one side and a chihuahua on the other.
All right. So is there anything powdery around you right now?
Oh, no. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Hey, I quit all that shit a long time ago.
All right. Well, you have a good one. Thank you so much for calling. You made my day. I'm gonna dream about you.
Thanks, Amy.
Go to Zumba.com. We hook up. We'll talk.
keep listening to the show, Amy. Thank you.
Crystal, I'm gonna be on your show every week. I she
can't.
Me.
Oh my God, I can't.
This show has completely gone off the rails. Okay.
Hey, my publicist is gonna call me like, "Are you really?" All right. So I don't get killed by my publicist. Hey, if you all have any questions and my information, just text the word hair to 31996. During regular hours where I have filters, text hair to 31996, and all my information will pop up for you. Okay, let's go. We have some more questions.
I don't think we have any more questions except for myself. All right. Well, first of all, we know that we can reach you at mikalclay.com, right? And that's MIKAL, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Clay.com. And tell us about the products that they will find on your site.
Well, our most exciting product, well, we have hair growth products starting with our Vitastrand vitamin to actually grow our hair. And we have a wonderful scalp stimulant called Thrust Therapeutic Scalp Stimulant. And what it does is, imagine a plant again. Vitastrand helps the roots. Thrust Scalp Stimulant would actually till the soil and increase that circulation. And it's a saw palmetto base, which is naturally found to reverse hair loss, or what they call androgenetic alopecia, which means the hair loss that we get from our family, we inherit. And then we have a moisturizer to prevent breakage for all hair types called the Moisture Healing Balm. So that's our treatment line. Now, we have a product, if you have a thin spot, thin area, or a place on your hair that you're embarrassed and you want to do something in the meantime, we have a product called Meantime Thin Hair Enhancement System. And that's the one that I tweeted you the pictures of, not the grandma picture, but I tweeted you the pictures of the results.
I know. I'm tripping out over Michael's tweets, man. You got to go check these out.
Within 1 minute. You know, I thought about you with the lace front. I said, yeah, okay, I got you. So we're multitasking. We're talking and tweeting at the same time. So you can't, like, talk and tweet and, you know, all those things. But Meantime is amazing, and we have it in 6 different colors, and we have a patent on texture adaptability, which actually it adapts to any texture, curly, straight, nappy, wavy, whatever your hair texture is, Meantime will adapt to it.
Nappy means curly, people. Okay.
Tightly curled.
Tightly curled. That's right. Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much, Michael, for coming on to the Crystal Show. You have been an amazing entertainment for me, which I knew you would be, and but in a different way, actually.
I'm really shy.
But on our show, we tend to have a lot of fun, and we do like to have a lot of fun, but we definitely want to promote our guest, and even Michael will have a page on my website.
Wow. I'm so honored.
Absolutely. And
so
everything, and he's not being sarcastic. He really is honored. Because everything that you get here, you can definitely go there and check them out and find out more about our guests and where to buy their products, where to get their songs, where to get everything that you need. So thank you so much, Michael, for coming on to the Crystal Show.
Hey, I appreciate you both. I really do. And also your listeners can find Mikal Clay Products on Amazon. Is that the tornado? Close the door. Run. I'm sorry. Hope she's going to make it.
Oh, God.
Leave your phone on. Okay, so anyway. So go to Amazon.com and just type in Mikal Clay, MIKALCLAY. Forgive the owner of the company. Love the product, okay? Please don't judge me. You know, it's late. You know, on my end is. You know, so, and I just thank you all for your wonderful time. You all have really blessed me because I'm laughing at me, laughing at y'all, laughing with me and at me. So it's a wonderful thing. You know, entrepreneurs can have fun, too.
That's right. That's right, guys. All right. Thank you so much, Michael. And, hey, continue to listen if you wish. Otherwise, we thank you so much for coming on to the show, and you have to come back.
I sure will, because I want to hear the storm keep going on her phone. I appreciate her for keeping that on for us.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.